Hey there, it's Darleen Saczawa. Just wanted to shoot a real quick video. We had actually done a call with our Superwoman group, and Layla Black did an exercise with us, or actually had us do an exercise this weekend, and it's called a brain dump. I know that for a lot of people, especially me, I have a lot of times my brain runs and runs and runs. Right now I'm doing this business part-time, so of course I have a day job where I think and work, and my brain just runs and runs and all day long, where I have to think about things that need to get done when I get home, things that I need to get done at work, my daughter, my children, things like that. So of course my brain runs constantly, and this concept that Layla introduced to us called the brain dump is actually pretty great. She had an assignment for us to go in there and do the brain dump, and take your time, and I'll explain it more, but it really works. I feel less stressful, and I actually feel a little more that I can think a little more clearly. So the biggest idea behind, or what you want to accomplish behind the brain dump, is to get all of your ideas down on paper, to totally clear your brain of everything that's in there. Washing clothes, cleaning the car, taking the kids to daycare, cooking dinner, figuring out meals for the week, things like that. Also, when it comes to business, going in and making blog posts, making videos, different things that go along with that as well. So, of course, when you think about a lot of these things, it can make you quite stressed, and as it's explained in this concept, is that your brain just needs time to recoup and to flush out all the stress and anxiety from everything that's going on around you. And I actually did this exercise. There are 3 basic steps. The first step is to write everything down. Layla pointed out it's kind of fun to open up a brand new notebook, and so I actually went and I got a new one, and clean white pages, nothing else written on it. It actually is kind of fun to open one of those up and just start over. So what I did was I sat, and she said it could take a couple hours. Mine actually took about an hour or so. I'm sure that I could probably think of some more things as the rest of the day goes on, but I did go ahead and write everything down, and just let everything flow. Every single thing that I could think of, I wrote down of things to do. Another step 2 for the brain dump is to organize it. So once, or even while you're writing them down, the best thing to do is organize them into different categories. One could be a business category, personal category, social category, whatever you need, whatever types of categories you can think of, and then separate them all out. This way you don't mix things up, especially if you have to prioritize things and go in and try to come up with a schedule or just some type of game plan to do things and get things done in an organized manner. Another thing that you do when you're actually organizing, which is a great concept too, I know that I always write lists. A lot of people write lists, and a lot of times you don't get everything done on those lists. But the most important thing is to prioritize. Go through, pick the top 10 things that need to get done, and put them in order, and number them so that you have that order of things that you need to do. And number 3 of the 3 steps for the brain dump is to accomplish. This is probably one of the most important things. It's kind of like taking action, which is a motto in our group. So you take the top 10 things that you have prioritized, and you go through each one of them, and you start to accomplish each one. The biggest thing to do to make sure, and we all feel, accomplishment. We love that feeling of accomplishment. So every single time you finish something, put a line through it or check mark. That way it'll also give you relief, knowing that you're accomplishing things that you have set in motion, and you want to get those lists done. personally, I think I'll probably be doing this once a week just to make sure that I relieve my brain. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I tend to think and think and think. So this was an awesome concept for me. I really appreciate leaders and team members, and I definitely will be passing this along to my team and teaching it to others that I know can feel overwhelmed or be struggling with their business and what they need to do. This is a perfect way to organize your thoughts and be able to get everything down so that you can definitely accomplish more in the little amount of time that most of us have. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you soon. Thanks.